On behalf of our entire WWE family, we would simply like to say thank you and welcome you to WrestleMania!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Wrestle Podcast, episode number 87. The return. Brought to you as always by me, Tanner Fred, and a familiar face.
Whoa!
Zach Foreman, back on the pod.
Yes, the return episode. Couldn't miss Mania. You know, real life gets in the way, you get busy, but you gotta make time for WrestleMania.
The two-night spectacle.
Yes, the showcase of the Immortals.
Are you excited to be back?
Yeah, I'm pumped, man. You know, it's been tough to watch. I think everyone can agree on that. The show hasn't been great.
Yeah.
And
high highs, low lows.
Yes. They've been doing good on the media tour, though. Yeah. I mean, you're getting people out there.
I mean, they always show up for me.
Yeah. The commercials have been hilarious.
Great. The one with the Bloodline with the Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Right. So they always promote Mania. It gets the blood flowing. You know, you get excited for WrestleMania. No matter how bad the show might be, no matter what lulls you go through, WrestleMania is, you know, the time.
The showcase of the Immortals.
Yeah, it's the time to be a wrestling fan, man. So I'm happy to be back. I'm ready to get into some wrestling, talk shop. Let's do it.
Let's jump right into some predictions.
Dude, let's do it.
First match. Again, I don't know what nights these are.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. We're going off the Bleacher Report.
Yeah, we're using the Bleacher Report. As of this, it says there's 13 matches. Mm-hmm. I feel like there's got to be at least one or two more that they sneak on.
Notable absence?
Bobby Lashley. It's a big one. Bray Wyatt allegedly hurt or whatever's going on with him, but he's apparently not at WrestleMania.
I know I haven't been around a little bit, but the Bray Wyatt stuff. Just, can this guy get out of his own way?
I mean, that's the thing. And I know, like, when he first came back, the whole thing was like Triple H was kind of supposed to rein him in and direct him. Yeah. But there doesn't seem like there's been a lot of that.
But he's been doing stuff, which is so weird.
I feel like after the LA Knight feud, I felt like, okay, now we're getting into it. We're going in a good direction. And then whatever happened and just derailed everything. But I think you could have maybe had Uncle Howdy wrestle Bobby. Something. Give Bobby something.
Yeah.
I think you still should give Bobby something.
I'm guessing we're probably going to get some promo.
Have him come out and be like, I worked too hard, whatever, and just have him wrestle someone. I think LA Knight is the perfect person.
Yeah. I mean, LA Knight, man, that guy deserves to be rocket ship.
Oh, yeah. I think, yeah. I think that's perfect. Those two guys, have Bobby come out and say he deserves a match, whatever. Have LA Knight be like, whatever, like, if Bray didn't want to show up, I'll do it kind of thing. Perfect. There you
Give
are.
me anybody.
Yeah.
I don't care. Make it a surprise return that he squashes.
Yeah.
Just make it fun for us.
Give somebody. Anyway.
Anyway.
All right. Let's get into it. The first one. Long time coming.
We always knew this was the outcome.
We thought it was going to be last year.
Right.
But here we are finally.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio. The family battle.
My only real thoughts on this, this better end everything. I better not see this ever again.
I think, and this is just my own personal opinion, no rumors, I think this could be Rey's last match.
Yeah, I could see it, or at least a long time away. Right?
It's weird that they're putting him in the hole.
Yeah, he could maybe get a little emotional here. Rey lays down the mask. Post-match.
Maybe.
Rey lays down the gloves.
I don't know.
I think that the outcome is Dominic.
It's honestly, if this is Rey's last match, it's a shame on a personal level that Dominic won't be able to like have an actual. No, I don't even mean that, but like have like a legitimate moment with him at the end of the match.
Yeah.
But
unless we get a little Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair moment,
maybe
like I'm sorry, I love you, but it wouldn't really make sense given the story.
No, it wouldn't.
Dominic with the whole I wish Eddie was
my dad. I think they turned it up a little too much where it'd be hard to go back now.
Dial it back to that, yeah. Unless Rey wins.
Rey winning is a whole.
Then you could do it that way.
But even still, I don't know.
I mean, Rey's got to finish him, but he can do the, sorry, I love you.
Yeah, oh yeah. But I think you still don't get that moment. But
I think, given everything we just mentioned and the way the story's kind of going, Dominic needs this.
I think Dominic needs this bad.
If he loses this one, or if it's a bad match, then
you pull the rug right out from under. Whatever momentum he has or doesn't have is gone.
Yeah. I'm kind of excited to see. I'm hopeful that Dominic delivers. You know, if you guys remember, I'm not the biggest fan.
He's been okay lately, actually. Yeah. He's been getting better. And we said this. I don't think we ever said that Dominic was bad. I think Dominic was punching above his weight at the time.
He needed to train. If he would have been perfect for NXT,
he would have been great.
Times. But now that he's here, I think if he delivers here, like that'll be great for everybody.
I think putting him around Finn and Rhea has done a whole lot for him.
Yeah, 2 greats.
Yeah.
I mean, current greats, like really,
Yeah.
top of the roster right now.
All right, and then we're gonna tier these out. Just give you a letter grade of what we're looking for, what we think is gonna be.
So I guess spoiler, right?
Mhm.
My S tier, which would be like what the standard I'm going against, the top of the matches is the main event.
Okay.
Right? Like I'm most excited for that, Roman and Cody.
Okay.
But judging off that scale, this match probably like C.
Yeah, that's what I had it best. C to B. Yeah, I like that. All right, moving on. The men's WrestleMania Showcase Tag Team match.
So
we have the Viking Raiders, Alpha Academy, the Street Profits, and then Braun Strowman and Ricochet.
You watched Raw Monday?
I watched pieces of Raw.
They had this as an 8-man tag. I wasn't interested in it then.
Not interested.
And I know that it's team 4-way, but I'm not interested in it now.
The only thing I'm interested in is I think having Ricochet, Montez, and Chad Gable in the ring at the same time could be super, super fun for the short time they're allowed to do stuff.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I respect that they're putting people on the card.
Yeah, I mean, this might as well be like the men's Andre the Giant Battle Royale, right?
Which they haven't talked about.
They're not doing it.
No, okay, that's good.
Yeah,
that's bad. Normally, it's normally not. Good.
No, it's normally bad. So this, I assume, like something like this, like a showcase, is what they're calling it. Look, man, I don't know. We've been being like the carrot dangled in front of us about the Street Profits splitting up and Montez going solo forever.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's going to happen on this.
Mm-hmm.
The Viking Raiders, they're talented. It's fine. I really have no interest. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be good.
Yeah. I think this would have done a lot more for me if you just called it a number one contenders match.
Yeah, that's it.
Just winning team gets a shot at the title.
And then you're right. Like now I care to see who's going to be next.
Yeah, and even if they lose it on Friday, Monday, whatever it is, but at least there's some stakes.
Right.
But
just as a showcase.
Who do you think's going to win?
If I had to guess, I guess Braun.
Okay.
Mostly because like he's an attraction.
I like that.
The only other pick would be the Street Profits, but I don't think they're going to keep.
I'm actually going to disagree here. I'm going to go Viking Raiders on this.
Really?
Yeah, I think Triple H likes them. I think they're definitely pushing them a little bit. Otis and Alpha Academy kind of had this whole thing going on with the Max and Male models. So like that's Otis. Yeah. I think the Street Profits are kind of in purgatory a little bit. They're just doing their job a little bit. They don't have anything for them at the moment. And I like Ricochet and I like Braun and I like them together, but not enough
to put them over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the only reason I even say Street Profits was another option is just fan interaction.
Oh yeah.
You get them to win, everybody's singing and dancing.
Yeah, that's true. I like that.
Not that I think they will. I'm still going with Braun because Braun is
Braun-ish.
interaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jericho.
Yeah. All right. D.
Yeah. Generous D.
Yeah.
Only because there's ones that are somehow worse.
Just one.
Yeah. Starting off like that with a C and a D, you'd think the card.
The card's actually really good. I think the card is sick.
The card's very good.
The card is very good.
It's just two of the lesser interesting.
I think, and we're about to hit the third bad one.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is the women's version of the same exact match. So we have Liv Morgan and Raquel, Natalya and Shotzi. They became a team somehow.
Yep.
Ronda and Shayna Baszler, and then a team not yet decided. I'm assuming will happen on SmackDown Friday. I think this is a no-brainer.
Ronda and Shayna.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have much to even say about it.
Nope, with you. I'm not interested at all, and I think that the winners are literally no-brainer.
I think you need to get Raquel out of the tag team division as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Because, spoiler, her and Rhea, let's do it again, because it was sick in NXT.
Yep.
So,
course.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I think after everything Ronda said about, now she wants the tag team run and blah, blah, blah,
Ronda's going to win.
Yes.
Yeah. If it was Ronda by herself in this match,
probably
I probably would have taken
I'm going to give it a D as well. But
yeah, D or F, honestly.
Yeah, F's kind of that's a little rude. But
it's a little rude. But you're asking my level.
No, it's fair. No, I'm probably not interested. This is probably where I get some pizza or something.
Yeah,
this is a good pizza match.
Yeah.
No disrespect. Like, there's a lot of talent, but like, you've done nothing for me to be invested.
That's what the problem is. I'm not trying to discredit the talent.
Of course not.
Because even with the men's tag match, the talent's there.
Like, I'm not interested in the men's tag match. That doesn't mean it's not going to be a good match.
Exactly.
It's just, you've done nothing for me to care.
Right. That's exactly it. The way we're tiering it is level of interest. My level of interest in this match is next to nothing.
Yeah.
So while I'm sure it'll be entertaining, there'll probably be great spots
again,
Shotzi and Liv who are just gonna throw themselves at the wolves.
Literally. But again, just throw a number one contender on this, and I care more. That's all it is. That's all you had to do.
Unless for out of nowhere, Friday they announced
some crazy team, but I don't even know who.
No, there's no.
The only thing I could think of is maybe like a call up. But it would be Katana and her, or they would bring Toxic back together. That's the only thing.
And that's what I was going to say. Toxic's not together, so you can't do that. No. And then Katana, and that doesn't really get the
no, it doesn't. Most people aren't going to know who that is.
No, most people wouldn't know Toxic Attraction either.
Probably not. You're probably right. You got to remember too, WrestleMania is, which is crazy, is the most casual event in terms of the live audience.
For the fans, it's not supposed to be. Well,
it's not. A lot more casual fans will go to WrestleMania because it's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So.
I don't mean to derail real quick, but I haven't been around a bit, but all the rumors of circulating about Mandy Rose, they were saying trying to work with her to get back.
Yeah.
And she was supposed to be champion at Mania.
Yeah.
So that's
she was supposed to. I think she's supposed to lose at Mania.
Yeah. That's insane.
Oh, speaking of which, we will have to do very brief NXT. I don't know if you've been paying attention to NXT, but they have their pay-per-view Saturday as well.
Yeah.
We can just run through that quick at the end.
Yeah.
But I think she was supposed to lose to Roxanne at WrestleMania.
Great.
Yeah. All right.
Now we're talking.
Intercontinental Championship match. Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Gunther. Go.
I think that this can be the best match of WrestleMania. I don't think it's that hot of a take, obviously, because you have three of the best wrestlers on the roster, three of the most physical men on the roster. This is right there with the main event.
Okay.
For me, in terms of interest.
Yeah.
Gunther's keeping this.
I think so as well. I think that you don't do a whole lot for anyone by having him drop it yet.
No. And it's so easy to get the next feud. Whoever doesn't get pinned.
No, it's Drew.
Yeah.
Drew is the next feud because we already did Sheamus.
Yeah.
So Drew is the next feud.
Right.
So, this match is going to be crazy, I think. There's a lot going on outside of it, too. You'll have, I'm assuming, Imperium and the Brawling Brutes kind of interact outside the ring. You'll kind of play off the friendship of Drew and Sheamus. Mm-hmm. But, this is going to be a banger.
Yeah. Talking about card construction, where do you plug this in? Because this is going to be an absolute banger. So you got to have an okay match in front of it, I guess, but you got to have
You don't know where I'm putting it? If I'm booking the show, this is match 1, night 1.
Well, that's taken. Is that not confirmed? I thought they said match 1, night 1 was
it is Cena.
Yeah.
You're right.
This might be match 1, night 2.
That's a lot of good matches on night 2. You're having 2 potential match of the years on night 2.
You throw this right in the middle of night 1 then?
We'll talk about some issues with this card as we get into another certain match that I discussed last week. But interest level?
Yeah, borderline S. This is going to be a banger. And to me, the Intercontinental, since Gunther has been champion,
it's been awesome.
Really,
really
right
good.
There when your big IC champions, I don't want to call it Jericho, Shawn Michaels-esque, but it's meaningful.
It's definitely meaningful for sure.
Very cool.
All right. Another potential banger of a match. We have Edge, Finn Balor, Hell in a Cell.
And this is confirmed night 2?
I think so.
So, we talked about it a little off air just a minute ago.
Yes, we did.
But Edge asked for the Demon.
Did.
They've kind of been teasing the Demon.
But will he get the Demon?
And that's the thing. I wholeheartedly believe that if he's the Demon,
he wins.
My concern is that in typical WWE fashion, he doesn't come as the Demon. He loses. They drag this feud out.
There's no way. There's no way they do another match. This is what, 3 or 4?
What they do with Randy? Randy and Edge, wasn't that 10?
But that was also quarantine era, so it was a little bit different.
Okay.
Because they dragged Drew and Randy too.
For a long time too, right?
Because they didn't really have much.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair. I hope he's the Demon. Mostly because it's Mania. Mostly because, it'll be an absolute bang.
Oh, it'll be insane.
And
it'll be insane either way. But the Demon just brings it to another level.
Yeah, and I'd like to see a period, an exclamation point finish the.
This needs to end. Whatever happens, this should be the end.
Yeah, I don't want to see this come again. I just read their little synopsis,
Yeah.
you almost forget this has been going on for 9 months.
It started at like Backlash
June
last year or
6th.
something.
Yeah, June 6th.
It was that like the I Quit match.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Unbelievable.
And obviously there's been stuff in between that they've done, but still, this has been a while.
But come on.
Yeah, this has to be wrapped up immediately.
And what better way to do it?
Hell in a Cell.
The showcase of the Immortals inside. Oh, big news. Back to the original Cell. Not red.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's good.
We're getting the nice, real steel.
Well, this is the first like non
pay-per-view.
Hell in a Cell pay-per-view Hell in a Cell in a while.
Well, aren't they doing away with that too, right?
I believe so.
Hell in a Cell's done.
I think so. The only other one we had was that one on SmackDown with Roman.
Yeah.
Oh no, Bobby did one with Xavier Woods, didn't he? On a Raw.
Yeah.
I think it did, but
yeah.
like meaningful one.
Yeah.
I would say.
This is gonna be a banger, man. This is right there with Gunther's match.
I have interest on this.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying though. The construction of the card
is tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Finn.
Again, I know I have to pick somebody, but
I'm gonna take Finn and gamble on the fact that we get the Demon.
All right, I'm gonna do that too because I'm with you. You gotta end this feud. Let's get the Demon Finn.
Love that.
This has to be at night. The sun can't be out for this, right?
Where is it?
It's in LA.
Is it Levi?
Is it?
No, that's
San Fran.
That's San Fran. What's LA? Oh no, they're kind of indoors, aren't they?
Yeah. So I guess you could get away.
Yeah, because remember they have the windows up top, so they're technically an outdoor state, but they have a roof.
Yeah.
So
you gotta.
It still needs to be dark. Yeah. It has to be dark. So this will be. Oh man, I guess third to last match night too.
Card, yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
This one's gonna get the fans on their feet.
This is gonna be crazy.
You gotta, and it's tough because the other big matches that come on after that are like, you gotta live up to that.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that. Not this match, but I think the following one, or a couple after.
Jeez.
Brock Lesnar and Omos.
I don't mean to not have an original thought here, but the Bleacher Report little snippet here says it perfect. Omos is gonna run through him, and then he's gonna get F5'd and lose. And that's all it's going to be. And I was like, yeah.
There's a lot of reports that this is
Brock's
last hurrah.
Yeah.
That he's not resigning. That he's done with wrestling. Yeah. Whether it's in WWE or in general. Yeah. But allegedly, for right now, this is Brock's last one.
Yeah, they said he was saying his goodbyes to people. Like, really?
And then I heard other reports that he wasn't. But
as
far as I think, this is the last match on his contract, though.
Yeah.
His the contract he signed earlier. I don't know what else has happened since then, but
talk about a shame of the last match, right?
Tough way to go out if this is it.
He's been a company guy through and through.
Oh yeah, always.
So
always
this is what they asked him to do. He said, "All right, I'm getting paid regardless."
I fear that this is one of those things where Omos wins. And then they try to run with he slayed the beast, and it goes absolutely nowhere.
If they don't have the foresight to know that beating Brock Lesnar at Mania is not going to do this for him, then they need to get new writers. And they had a lot of things that were like, you need new writers.
Yeah, this is a bad one.
An all-time bad.
This is one of those ones where the writers don't know how WWE really works.
Yeah.
Like they don't know the history.
Yeah.
Where they're more just like writing for television weekly, which is a problem sometimes. But this is going to be 3 minutes.
Yeah, it won't be long. Neither guy,
Brock can go long, but Omos can't.
Omos can't go long. You'll get exposed as a poor wrestler if you go with Brock because that's not a slight at Omos. It's Brock doesn't do those kind of things where he can work to put you over. Yeah. Like you have to be good to work with Brock.
Yeah.
You look at Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins,
Roman,
guys
all the guys that work at them.
Almost not so much.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
They will have a moment either way, right? So if it's almost as skull choke slam finisher, or if it's an F5,
that's their
they're
moment.
Getting a moment.
Yeah,
I just don't. I hope it's.
I'm just gonna take Brock just a homer pick. Just hope it's Brock.
You've almost convinced me to go the other way. But yeah, I've been on Brock the whole time, so I'm gonna stay on Brock.
Right.
Better be Brock.
Interest? It's like a D for me. I don't
gets
care.
Bumped a touch thinking it's Brock's last match. But
it's
it's not. It's like a touch from a D- to a D.
Yeah.
Like it's not. I don't care. I hate to say this, but like I'd almost rather not see Brock at all.
I'd rather you not put Brock in the card, which is a shame.
Run back Brock.
There's
and Bobby
no. I was about to say there's no reason this match shouldn't be Brock and Bobby.
Yeah, just run it back again. I don't know. You can give me that at WrestleMania for the next 3 years.
And I'll take it. I'll take it every time. And honestly, if this is Brock's last match and they don't finish that feud, that's going to be really upsetting.
Yeah. We never got the match we thought we would get.
Yeah. 6-woman tag: Trish Stratus, Lita, Becky Lynch versus Damage Control.
Is it cool to see Trish and Lita?
Yep.
That's it.
It's
a shame, right? Because Io and Dakota were both two of my, like, I don't know, maybe not favorites, but I definitely enjoyed watching them on NXT. I couldn't care less about anything.
It is tough. It is tough. You know what, too? And I think it's not really even their fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that Bayley came back hot and got smoked by Bianca.
Yeah.
Smoked.
I mean, we talked about that at length. Like, they've got to win or it's over.
Yeah.
And she lost every
single time.
It was like 4 in a row.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
You can't come back and do that. Like, if that's what you're going to do, don't throw her to Bianca right away.
No.
Find something else first.
Yeah.
But that's kind of where my interest is like, this is going to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I mean, Lita, last time she wrestled, she's good.
She's fine.
She's good. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, she's okay. Trish was always kind of safe, so she'll be fine anyway.
This goes to your point that you said earlier. This is always for the casual fans. WrestleMania.
Yeah. And this is for people that are like, oh, I know who that is.
They're going to win because of that.
Of course they're going to win.
Yeah.
100%.
They put the belt on Lita. Like,
for no reason.
Yeah, they're going to win.
Yeah.
And this kind of CD range again, like, the goods on this card are so good, and the bads are just like
so okay.
So bad to okay.
It's just I don't. Why do I care?
Because Trish and Lita are there.
Yeah, but like you know what I mean. And they kind of just why are they there?
Because they're there.
Yeah,
that's your reason. Because they're there.
Yeah, it's a weird feud.
Was I pumped to see childhood crush Trish?
Of course, it's sick.
I'm pumped every time. Yeah. Okay. The little freaking 10-year-old me gets excited every time she walks out. But guess what? I don't need to see her at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'll get over it quick.
Yeah. Like when I realized that she's not hitting, a stratisfaction, I'm like, maybe time has passed.
Yeah.
But it'll get a pop. I'll smile, and then I'll be like, okay,
let's move on. Yeah. Let's get to someone we care about.
Yeah, and the thing is, this does nothing for anyone.
Nope.
Right, like because if Damage Control wins, like what? You get a tag match and then lose next.
How bad is it though? If just in general, if Damage Control loses,
I mean,
when they lose,
that's what they're there for.
But that's what I'm saying. But like, I think the problem is they don't think about these kinds of things.
They just make them lose every time.
When's the last time Trish has been in the ring? Against Charlotte 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever that was.
Well, but she do her return again recently, right? She had another quick, instant return, but she's not wrestling.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Like you're a day-to-day wrestler, you're getting smoked.
And I'm sure she's not going to wrestle a lot.
No, of course not. It's going to be Becky heavy the entire time, and Lita will get her time, but
she'll have a swanton.
Yeah. Jeez.
Well, I don't know. I got nothing.
It'll be all right, but I mean.
And we have great women's matches coming up though, so.
Yeah. Speaking of which.
Yes.
Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair and Asuka.
All right, so coming into Monday night, maybe this is my fault not being the good historian that I should be. I was all on Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
Asuka's going to win. Asuka's going to win. Asuka's going to win. Turns out, with a win at WrestleMania, Bianca becomes the longest reigning Raw Women's Champion of all time.
Really?
Yeah. Shock, right?
When did she win it?
She
Mania?
Was champion last Mania.
Didn't she win it last Mania from Becky? Or did Becky she beat Becky?
I think she beat Becky.
To keep it?
Yeah. I think she retained.
Interesting.
Even if I'm mistaken, that's still a full year.
Oh yeah. And I think the problem is, and this is maybe her fault, maybe not. Mm-hmm. Smackdown title has just been so much more interesting.
Yeah, this is. I said this when I was here a couple months ago.
Yeah.
She's just stale.
Yeah, it's just she's so good in the ring. So good.
And it's like we said, it's not her fault.
No.
It's just the booking for this hasn't been nearly as strong as SmackDown.
Yeah, here's the thing though, because that's tough. That's tough too though. Because at what point do you kind of have to put it on the wrestler?
We said that about Liv, remember?
We
Same
did.
thing
You
with-
can have your booking and it's bad, but at some point you have to make it work.
Okay, this is going to be an extreme example because he's literally a Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Look at John Cena.
You make anything work.
Make anything work.
You can find something in anything.
He would do it for anyone in any situation, and he was champion 16 times.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
He could do it. Like, you can find a way.
And just another example of, at the time,
Mhm.
like CM Punk and Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Like, on paper, for a world championship, that sounds like a very not interesting feud.
Yeah.
But they made it work.
Make it work.
You find ways to make it work. You find things that,
Yeah.
even if you have to bring in like a little bit of real life,
Yeah.
there are things that work. But this will be a banger match.
This will be an insane
This match will be awesome.
So good.
Yeah.
They are going to tear the house down. This is another one of those where, like, the other women on the roster are going to be put on notice. Like, this is the caliber of wrestling you need to be at. Because this is what they have to offer.
I think both title matches are the 4 best in the company right now.
With the only exception of, like, Becky. But
I think
that
Becky is 5 at the moment.
Yeah. And when they let Bayley go, she can still go.
Of course, no, but I'm saying like right now,
Yeah,
like
I
today,
think
these are my top 4.
I think that's a fair take.
Yeah.
I still think it's Charlotte.
Oh, I'm not saying in
Right.
any order, but
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean.
I
And
think
whatever, how many
champion,
gaps you
I
have.
think it actually goes like champion, contender.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
probably. I think Rhea and Bianca are closer than people think.
Really, because I was putting Rhea 4th.
I think Rhea's a lot better than people think.
She's very good, but like,
I don't
but
know.
that's
Anyway,
not even to slight Asuka.
No, not
because,
at all.
yeah,
Not at all.
They are the 4 best women in the company.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Let's do it. With this,
I've got Asuka.
you don't have to break records every time.
I think
Give me Asuka.
you bring back this Asuka's new, air
Mhm.
quote, new character.
She's going to be a little more serious.
A little more serious.
And the fans freaking love
They
Asuka.
love Asuka. They love her.
And I think Bianca's had a couple Mania moments now.
She's had a handful.
A couple already in a short career. I think that plays a part.
It does. I think Asuka's biggest Mania moment it was losing.
Yeah. I'm going Asuka.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. I hope. I don't know if I hope she wins. I don't really know if I have a preference.
Yeah, no, I don't have a preference. I think
she
I
deserves it.
hope Asuka wins just for something new.
Yeah.
Because we've had so much of Bianca for so long, and with how thin the women's division is at the top, there's really no one left.
Yeah.
Other than maybe Raquel,
Yeah,
but she's on SmackDown.
You go to Asuka, you can run through it all again.
Run through it all again. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm giving this a B in interest, and that's not a shot at this match. I just think there's other stuff that are still coming that.
Yes.
we're gonna be
I
really
think I'm comfortable with a B as well.
All right. It's a big one. The undisputed WWE TNT Championship. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the Usos. WrestleZania. KO Zania.
Dude, obviously this is going on before the main event.
No.
Like before Roman.
Like directly?
No.
Oh,
But at
of
some
course.
point before.
Of course.
This
will tell the tale, I think.
I was about to say the opposite.
You don't think?
I don't want to look too deep into the result of this
Okay.
one to determine the outcome of the next one.
Okay.
I could see this going a couple ways. Usos retain.
Yep.
Roman loses.
Ooh.
Tribal Chief, huh?
That would do a lot for Sammy's claims.
A lot.
That
And
would be such good
You
storytelling.
have months of work after that.
Oh yeah.
Usos lose. Roman wins. Not as much storytelling.
I think
But
there's
still
still
a
a
lot.
lot because
Still a
then
lot.
you start to see maybe a little more of the abuse come out from
Yeah.
Roman, and then once again, Sammy's claims are
Yeah.
solidified.
And then, of course, they both win, they both lose, which I think most people are leaning they both lose.
I think that's
That's
where
kind of-
most people are.
Right, yeah. I think that there's going to be a monkey wrench thrown in there somewhere. And I just don't know which one it is.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think we're, which is crazy because coming into today, I was so sure on they
Yeah.
both lose. But really looking at this and what the potential is on both sides, I think we get a one win, one lose. I have no
They're
idea.
looking for the future. One of these guys win, and one of them lose.
And
I don't care which way it is. I don't care because you can tell the stories either way. I just know that
And
the fans will go crazy for Sammy.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
The fans are gonna go crazy for Cody.
More crazy than Sammy, you think?
Yeah, in a different way.
So,
But here's the thing.
okay, this is exciting to talk.
These two matches are really exciting to talk about.
This is WrestleMania type stuff.
Because what's interesting is who do you pull the rug out under, and which one is a bigger impact? I think the bigger impact is Roman winning. Because this one, I feel like more people would be willing to discuss this one.
Yeah.
Cody is locked in on everyone's thing. It's Cody's winning the belts.
I don't think it's even close. People are talking about Roman taking a 5-month
People have
vacation.
talking about Cody's next feuds and everything. To have him lose.
And tell me that everyone, Roman still, blah, 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 the heat that Roman Reigns gets if he walks out of WrestleMania for the third year in a row, the third year in a row, throwing the ones up. I am so excited for that match. I was kind of going against the grain for a while. Like, now Roman can win. Then they got really into Cody and the backstory and Dusty's son and the tribe, the chief without a tribe, and the Roman with no reign. Like those were pretty good lines.
Those good lines.
I think it's all for nothing. I'm going on this match.
Okay, let's talk about. Let's focus on this match first.
This match is going to be a bet, right?
Yes.
I'm taking KO Zania. Okay. I'm taking it. Mostly because of the other things I'm saying.
What's tough here is this match is not about the titles.
No.
The titles are just part of the match.
Yeah. They want to beat up.
I think looking ahead, it makes more sense for the Usos to have the titles. Not Bloodline on the side.
Yeah.
As a tag team division, it makes more sense for the Usos to be the title holders.
I agree. But is this, along with the great storytelling that got us here, right? Mm-hmm. Is this a thanks for being company, guys? Like, let's let you guys have a nice tag team run as best friends.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's right place at the right time. The storytelling has lined up perfectly. KO, Sami Zayn, known as real life friends.
Yeah, for years.
Is this the way they get it? I don't know. I don't know if that should even be considered, but I'm excited, man. I'm real excited.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't even want to pick this.
Main event Jay, this character arc again, like the guy has just gotten better and better with every story that has gone along with the bloodline.
Okay. Is there any chance? No, that's what I'm saying. Is there any possibility that Jay double turns?
Just thinking about it.
No, right?
It just seems so like.
Yeah, it's too on the nose.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go KO and Sammy.
Yeah. KO and Sammy. Is that the square pick, man? Are we the public? Are we the public right now? Maybe.
I'm just gonna say this.
Yeah.
This is an S for me.
Oh yeah.
And this is the match I was talking about with car construction is.
Where do you put this?
I say this with no disrespect to the women's picture at all, but it's a shame this won't be the main event of night one.
They are main eventing the women night one, right?
100%. Charlotte and Rhea are going to main event night one for sure.
And you're absolutely right that it's such a shame because.
And it's not because like Charlotte and Rhea don't deserve it. That's still an awesome feud,
because,
but this has been built for so long. Your entire brand has been built around this story for such a long time.
When Sasha and Bianca main evented, yes,
100%.
Story was there.
Yeah, everything was there.
They deserved the spotlight, and Charlotte and Rhea deserve spotlight. But this is the story of WWE for the last 3 years.
Yeah, for such a long time.
It's been the bloodline.
Yeah, and this particular story has been the last year.
Yeah.
Of the Sammy and.
Yeah, at what 6 months at the least, really?
It's been 9 to 10 months.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
So, I don't know. Do you open night 2 with this and then main event? Because then you got 2 bangers right there to get that started.
I like that. But
night 2 is stacked.
Night 2 is really good.
You can't. I don't think you could have them on a night without Roman. I think it's got to be the same night.
You think so?
Unless they were main eventing night 1, like you said, where the show ends after. I think I think they had to be on the same card.
I like that point. Okay, yeah, I don't know. We'll see though.
But man, S tier absolutely.
Oh yeah,
that's gonna be a banger.
And speaking of the belt,
another
Smackdown Women's Championship, Charlotte and Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
I got Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time.
Yeah.
Charlotte has kind of been known for these short but meaningful runs.
Yep.
And I think Rhea is just white hot right now.
Oh yeah. Judgment Day going undefeated at Mania. Big storyline coming out of it.
Maybe. I mean, they putting a lot of investment into Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Which is good because you need, if the bloodline is falling off, you need a heel faction.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I think that's a great storyline coming out of Mania.
Yeah.
We went undefeated at the Showcase of the Immortals,
yeah.
blah, blah, blah.
And Damian Priest watched from the stands.
Yeah. This match has so much potential.
There's a lot of history in this match, too.
Yeah, I mean, this was Rhea's first WrestleMania, right?
She lost the NXT title.
Screaming at Charlotte.
Jesus.
That match was so bad.
That match was so good on mute.
Right.
So good on mute.
When you watch it, all you heard was Rhea screaming.
Yeah.
And she obviously doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, someone got a hold of her. At
It was
least
like, you had to stop.
Because
I don't think they realized until there's no fans, and they're like, this has to stop.
Yeah. But this is going to be a banger, man.
Yeah, this is going to be a really, really good one. Again, I give it a B just because of the other things on the card that I care about.
I think this could be an A for me.
Okay.
Mostly because this is the most excited I am for a women's match on the card.
I think that's fair.
Than
Okay.
And
yeah. And you have Rhea as well?
Yeah, I have Rhea as well. I mean, this one seems like another one where the public's like, it's Rhea.
Yeah.
Nobody's really willing to discuss it. And I don't think that you're wrong for that. I just think right place at the right time. You know, he got hot. It's Mania.
I don't even know if she's right place, right time. She's been kind of working in this way. Like, she's been in the main event picture for like every time Mania comes around, she's there.
Yeah.
And now this is probably the most over in whatever way you want to look.
It's kind of weird.
Since she's been in the main.
They're both heels.
Yeah, but heel versus heel works. Face versus face is boring. Heel versus heel is exciting.
Yeah. I know it works. It's just weird that
Charlotte is creeping into Randy Orton territory, where you're kind of just your character, and then you balance whoever you need to depending on who you're fighting. Yeah, and then if I'm fighting a heel, I'll tilt a little more face. If I'm fighting a face, I'll tilt more heel, kind of thing. So
don't mean to derail us here, but speaking of Randy, any chance?
Let's get that. Save that for the end.
All right, I'm okay with that.
Maybe the most controversial match on this card. Seth Rollins, Logan Paul.
We sang his praises every time he showed up. Yeah. And I still think he's very talented.
I think this is going to be better than his match with Roman.
Sure, yeah. I mean, Seth is definitely more capable of...
I know what you're saying.
Yes,
I get what you mean.
You get what I mean, right?
Yep.
Stylistically,
yes,
it'll fit better. We spoke about this a little earlier.
We did.
At this point, it's Seth needs to win or else.
Yep.
Like, Seth is in desperate, deep waters.
Yep.
If he doesn't get a win at Mania to Logan Paul, you might never see Seth Rollins as a champion ever again.
He'll quickly become Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, quickly. And not to slight Dolph.
No, because I love Dolph.
But
Dolph is one of the most underrated performers ever.
Seth Rollins is one of the most talented people of the last decade.
Maybe of all time. I'm gonna say of all time.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. He's one of the most talented people of all time. Probably the most talented of the last decade.
Oh yeah.
And he's had one belt in the last 7 years.
He's held the belt what, twice? Ever?
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's
3 times? Did he ever hold the Universal?
No, I don't think so.
No, right? Just had the 2 WWE.
He should have been the person to beat Roman. And I still think it could happen. I still think he could be the one.
Okay.
But he needs to win this.
He has to win this. I agree. I think this is going to be a very underrated match.
Mm-hmm. And the fans want Seth to win.
Yeah, 100%. And Logan is good, man. Logan is good at his job.
He's
just good at what he does.
Right. I'm not hating on Logan at all.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like.
But he's not your weekly wrestler.
No, he's not.
Seth Rollins is.
Yes, and having Logan win doesn't really do a lot for you here.
What does it do? It makes him more credible for his next special appearance.
The only thing that I could see positive coming from Logan winning is if it kind of breaks Seth a little bit.
How many times can we do this?
I know.
How many times? We talked about this.
I know. With Cody. This was with Cody.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, if you don't do it here, he's done.
He's got to win.
So it either needs to be a loss and character change or a win.
to me, it's a win. It's got to be a win.
I have Seth here.
I'm going Seth, and because of the implications of this match, it's like a B.
Yeah, I am interested in to see how this goes for Seth more than anything else. And this will be a very good match.
Seth's getting sneaky old on this.
Yeah, he is.
That's the thing. Yeah. He's sneaky.
Especially for his style.
Yeah. So if he doesn't get a good run soon, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. All right. Maybe the big poster match for the casuals. United States Championship, John Cena, Austin Theory. Why we say casuals, I know that can be used as a shot a lot of times. That's not what I mean. No, it's just more that people that don't really
tune in because John Cena's
there. Yeah, I'm going to watch because John Cena's
on. This is a year in the making? This was
about
rumored for last Mania.
Yeah. And they've been teasing it for well before that.
I'm excited for this.
Yes. I am. I said the same thing I said last week. I'm excited. I am cautiously optimistic because it depends on what Cena's allowed to do.
Right.
That's where the issue is going to come in.
So we're probably both in agreement. He's not back for a long time. He's not going to be your weekly John Cena.
He's back for this match.
Yeah.
Because he's losing.
Right. And that's it. If he's coming back and for long term, if he's doing something we don't know about,
if this is a run,
yeah,
different.
But
I don't see it.
I think this is starting the credibility of Austin Theory. Yeah. I
think we're getting to more serious Austin Theory of I really am the Nat.
Yeah. I like it. Theory's damn good.
So good.
So talented.
And what, 24?
Yeah.
25?
I think 24. Cena is a company guy.
Of course.
As long as he's allowed to wrestle. He's always wrestled safe as it is, right?
Yeah.
But as long as he's allowed to wrestle, this match is going to be a banger.
This should be good.
Because Cena can still go. His style is never going to age out.
No.
Like, he's going to have to be 60 before he ages
Even
out.
still, Flair was doing it at 70.
Yeah. But Theory is a really good young talent.
Theory is next up.
Yeah, literally. When they say that, he's next up.
Theory is literally next up.
Yeah.
Once, the Cody stuff kind of tails down and Roman stuff, and Theory's next up.
And Gunther.
Once they separate the belts, don't be shocked if Theory's within a year or two.
Yeah, quick year. Yeah. Man, I'm going Theory here. Under the impression that Cena's not back.
Yeah, I like that as well.
If Cena wins, I'm excited to see what he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's that. I'm not going to be upset with the outcome.
If he wins, does he not? He holds the U.S. title record by himself. Correct.
I think so, yeah. That's it. So I wouldn't be upset either way.
No.
I want Theory.
Theory to win. I think it's better for him in general as his career. I think it's better for the company.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely better for the company. That's how you build young talent. Get them staple, meaningful
wins,
showcase wins over John Cena.
Yeah.
So
I have this at a B.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what happens. I think it's going to be a little predictable, but still John Cena.
Right. I think my interest is probably a B. I think the match will probably deliver at the level of an A.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
Now, the time.
Here we go.
What everybody has been waiting for.
The undisputed WWE Universal Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. We talked about this a lot a few minutes ago. One thing you talked about before is people were discussing Randy Orton.
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying Randy's cleared. Randy's back. Randy's in LA. Maybe Cody's first feud after becoming champion.
Comes out to celebrate with them.
RKO.
Yeah.
No, that'll never happen. I think that if he wins, he gives him his moment.
Yeah, he gets his moment, and
then you think
Randy, who's the first person to come out to celebrate with him? The guy that taught him everything. The guy that took him under his wing.
Maybe.
RKO.
Do you think this is an interesting one? This is a little off topic. Cody wins.
Yeah.
You think they let Goldust come out and celebrate with him?
I don't think WWE would have a problem with that. I don't think so.
No.
Especially now that Triple H is more involved.
Yeah. I know story-wise it's not as great, but
I would prefer Randy.
No, I would as well, just for a lot of reasons. But I'm just saying, in general, do you think they'd probably be cool with that, right?
I think so.
I know he's been critical.
Unfortunately, I don't think it matters.
No. Oh, really? Really? You're taking Roman?
I'm taking Roman. I'm going to be honest with you. Everything is pointing to Cody. Everything. All the promo, all the build. year in the making. Doesn't matter. Many have come, many have tried, many have failed. This is the last hurdle.
Yeah.
To be the greatest champion of all time.
If Roman wins this, he's the greatest champion.
In my eyes, he already is.
But if he wins this match, you can't really question it.
You cannot
anymore.
deny
It's very hard to question it.
It was in my eyes, and I think a lot of people can kind of acknowledge it whether they want to or not. He's been the greatest champion ever.
I think if you really go back and especially if he beats Cody, and if you look at the list of guys he's beaten, Edge, Daniel Bryan,
Hall of Fame,
Cena, Brock, Goldberg's probably on there somewhere. Drew, Sammy, Kevin Owens,
Jay built Jay up to be a main eventer.
Yeah, like there's a laundry list. Cesaro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on there. Seth.
He did.
No, he technically didn't.
Well, he
technically lost.
I mean, he did though.
Yeah.
He's still champion.
Still champion, but he technically lost.
There is no other hurdle left if he does this. He is the greatest champion of all time. He's everything you wanted him to be. He's everything you handpicked him to be.
Yep.
I think that it pays off. I think it's Roman Reigns, and that's that. I think the tribal chief reigns supreme one more time. And then, going off my other pick.
You think Seth?
I do think Seth is next up. But with like what you said with the Usos, in my dream scenario here, losing, we get a vicious, like, disgusting Roman Reigns. Like, you are pathetic.
Oh, yeah.
You lost a seat at my table, and it's just...
Him and Solo for a little bit?
And then guess what? Everything comes crumbling down. Everything. And there you go. It's a shame that it has to be to the kid Cody, but I'm telling you, the storyline is there.
I think the story of Roman winning is absurd. It's actually unbelievable. It's incredibly good storytelling.
And I know he's won every time. 2 Manias, every other pay-per-view. This is the payoff. This was your big return. The chosen one to come dethrone Roman. The champion of another company. The founder of the other company.
And he can't get it done.
And he can't get it done.
That'd be insane.
And this is not even to say that he hasn't had a great story since being back, but imagine the build of Cody. Like, maybe I wasn't cut out for it. And then getting that build back up, you have so much potential with Roman winning. And I'm taking Roman, even though I think this, the likely outcome and the square pick.
I'm taking Cody.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's like the obvious answer is the answer a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Let me see. Sorry. You're talking me into wanting Roman.
I've wanted him at every pay-per-view, but I think this is the most. And I have done so much, like, internal gymnastics, mental gymnastics to, like, it makes sense. But it does make sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Man.
And man, would it be good.
Yes.
What a way to end WrestleMania if Roman gets it done one more time.
Yeah, and we don't want it. Everybody in the stands is going to stand up and throw their ones up like
if you think people were shocked when The Undertaker lost, that arena will be silent if Roman beats it.
Can you imagine? Just for a minute, imagine that at the end of it.
What? Now I really want it.
Just standing there, everybody just...
The only reason I kind of want Cody is I think Cody is the road to separating the belts.
Yes.
Where Cody, I worked for this one, like... I understand the business, we need a second belt kind of thing.
I agree. Cross that bridge when you get there.
I think you can do it later.
Yeah.
I'm still picking Cody. But man.
I'm telling you, I am like geeked up at the thought of Roman Reigns.
You know what sucks? Is I'm going to be so let down now.
Yeah, because I just talked myself into this. And I did it for a year with Bray Wyatt returning.
Oh,
and it
yeah,
never
it did.
happened.
And then it did.
Yeah, and then it did. But, dude, I'm telling you, the stars are aligning for it, too, because everybody is on Cody. And
would that be an all-time swerve?
Yeah.
You think?
Just let me put this thought out there.
Okay.
What does Vince love more than anything? Crushing the competition.
That's true.
Just remember that Cody Rhodes is AEW.
That's true.
He is. He's WWE now, but he is AEW. That's true. Just a thought. I'm riding with Roman. I've been riding with him the whole time. I've been riding him since episode 1 of this podcast.
I think it's the first time I picked against Roman.
I'm not doing it. You don't get rich betting against Bama,
That's
right?
fair.
That's
No,
what
it
we
is.
say,
But
so.
except when they play Georgia.
Yeah, right. Georgia's the new
That's the
Bama.
problem.
Is Cody Georgia?
Cody might be
I don't
Georgia.
think so.
We'll find out.
Man,
All right, guys.
this is S tier. That's it.
This is S. Yeah, that's an easy one. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
Zach, good to have you back for
Yes.
this episode with us.
Huge.
WrestleMania predictions.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe down below. Comment. Let us know what you think of this.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you think. Who's going to win this match?
Yeah, what match
Tell us
are you-
all the matches you think you're going to win, but this one.
Specifically this one.
Did we talk you into it? Are you still riding with Cody, or is maybe
Am I
maybe
crazy?
the seed of doubt planted
Yeah.
in your head a little bit? Maybe you're gonna be like, wait a minute, that is pretty.
The vacation rumors, man. They do this all the time.
Loved it.
He's not booked for this. He's not booked for that.
You know, card subject to change.
Card always subject to change, man. With that said, enjoy Mania this week, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Watch the show. Share it. Links everywhere.
Yep. Socials in the description.
Yeah.
Instagram and Twitter at Wrestle_Pod.
Mhm.
TikTok
Mhm.
for as long as it's allowed in the United States.
Yeah, as long as we can.
For as long as we can. Thank you guys again.
Yeah.
Thank you for another good year of wrestling content here in the Wrestle Podcast. And we will catch you post WrestleMania. Peace.